Hello and welcome to All the Boards and a brand new week. Before we get into this week, I just want to say thank you to everyone who attended this weekend our event, as well as the rest of our Lorcana League. This is the final week for the Lorcana League, so Thursday will be the final chance to get points for round one. We've also got promos to hand out, so if you haven't been to the shop yet since Sunday, do pop in and you can grab your promo cards as well. So on to this week, and we are going to begin with a look at some recent arrivals as well as a few present ideas. So we're going to start off with our board games challenge. That is Sushi Go Spin Some for Dim Sum. This is the challenge for December. Anytime you come to the shop to play, whether that's to play board games, to play D&D, Flesh and Blood, Lorcana, whatever it is you may be here for, if you have a few moments, sit down, play Sushi Go. At the end of it, give us your score. The highest score at the end of the month will get 10% off their next purchase the following month. Really fun game, really light. If you played Sushi Go before, you'll know most of the rules. If you haven't played it before, it's a simple game, it's a wonderful game. You'll be able to dive right into it quite easily. There's not a steep learning curve on that at all. So next is our game of the week, and that is Sky Team from Scorpion Mask and Cold Spring Games. Now this is one that I've been really attracted to, played quite a few times now, and I must say it does a really good job as a simulator of landing a plane. It's a two-player game, and the players act as the pilot and co-pilot, and it is your job to make sure that ultimately the plane lands safely at its destination airport. However, it's not as easy as that. You only have limited die each turn, and you have to use 2 die on the axis and the speed, leaving you only really 2 actions that you get to choose every turn. You're going to need to call ahead to the control tower to clear your flight path. You need to deploy the flaps, make sure that the brakes are ready to be engaged. You're also maintaining your speed as well. Really good fun. Again, one that's not got a lot of rules, but does give you a really good challenge with just how tightly the game is designed. There's also extra modules in here, so there are more airports and there are extra modules that will really challenge you in future games as well, ensuring a lot of replayability in the game. A fantastic 2-player game, perhaps maybe at the top of my 2-player games currently. So that is Sky Team, this week's game of the week. Next up, we have got some new arrivals to the shop. These have been out for a little while, but it's the first time they are in the shop, and that is these party games from independent publishers and distributors here in the UK by Big Potato Games. Now, we're a big fan of Big Potato Games. We stock a lot of their stuff here, so if they have a game on their catalogue that's been designed by someone else and they want to publish it, you know that we listen to that and make sure that we have that in the shop. So first up, we've got Puns of Anarchy. So this game is a game where you're trying to create puns based on different cards. So for example, you pull this card, it's got food, and then there's different things on here. So you've got people, you've got TV shows, you've got catchphrases, song titles, all kinds of things, and it's up to you to change some of the words to make it food related. So a very pun-driven game. If you love puns, this is one for you. Personally, I do. I love the old dad jokes, so something like this goes a long way for me. Next, we have Charty Party. So this is a game where you are given a chart every round, and then you have to pick one of your cards in your hand to match up with it, and the funniest one wins. Very similar kind of concept to Cards Against Humanity, but flips it on its head a little bit by having these charts rather than a question. Really good fun. I can thoroughly recommend to anyone that's just looking for a very quick, fun party game. If you've played things like Cards Against Humanity, then this is right up your street. And then the other one is Scribble Hips here. So this is a drawing game, but instead of being able to use your hands, you have a pen that is attached to your hips, to your waist, and you have to draw it. The other person has got the drawing boards on their abdomen. So instantly, just you know this is going to be a really funny, a really silly game. There's going to be a lot of laughter involved in this game. So if you're looking for some new party games, these are ones that I can certainly recommend. And they are a little bit cheaper rather than the $24.95 RRP. We've got them here at $19.95 for you. Then we've got some stocking fillers. So we stock a large range of games here, as many of you will know, but we also like to make sure that we do have games available to people maybe looking for something on a bit of a budget, or just enjoy those small box games. Of course, this time of year, those small box games make for fantastic stocking fillers, little top-up presents, tree presents, secret Santas, even a little gift for yourself, maybe a table present for the family to play round after the Christmas meal. And here from Ginger Fox Games, we've got a nice selection of their card games, House of Games and Chase, which we've had in previously, and then Catchphrase, Limitless Win, and the Traitors card game as well, all based on extremely popular TV shows. So if you're a big fan of these shows, these will be perfect for you, and they work equally as well, just as really good solid card games to play with anyone. No prior knowledge of these shows is required at all, so you don't even need to know the format to be able to have a good fun time with these games. Aside from that, we obviously have a lot of other games perfect for those stocking fillers, such as exit adventure games. We've got a wide range from Hachette, including the coffee break games as well, and even more from Cosmos with some of their other £15 small box games. So plenty of stuff there. Finally, we have got our Mystery Box Wave 2 in. This one, if you didn't see it back in the summer, basically you get 4 games inside this box with a total value of £140 RRP. So that is what they would cost if you were to buy them individually in the shop. Here you get them for nearly half price at £75, and there's some cracking games that can be found inside. Century Spice Roads, or different versions of that. There's different versions of Ticket to Ride to be found inside these boxes. Scythe, Blood Rage, the list really goes on. So these boxes, as we saw in our first wave, aren't just tapped, they're not just getting rid of stuff, they've got some really, really solid games in here, so they're well worth a grab. We have 9 of them left, so they do start to shift quite quickly. One of our customers yesterday bought one, opened it up in the shop, and amongst the games that he had was Namiji, which is a Tokaido spin-off, which is an absolutely fantastic game, worth its weight in gold, and Marvel United as well, which is a nice chunky miniatures-based game on the Marvel franchise. So some really, really good games in here. I believe one of the Twilight games, Twilight Inscription, can be found in these as well. So really there is a lot of stuff to be found in these boxes, and they work really well as a Christmas present for someone. If you don't know what to get them, grab one of these boxes. If you want to get a few games just to bulk up your collection, again, this will do it. And then if you are maybe looking on a bit of a budget, you've got some people that enjoy board games but you're not sure what to buy them, one of these covers 4 people, everyone gets a gift, and everyone can have a good time with those. So really, really good fun. So I would say that if you are looking at maybe a few specific games, or just looking to get some games in general, do consider the mystery boxes. Absolutely fantastic value there. So that is everything for a look at what we've had in recently, as well as some of our newer releases. We do have some bits coming this week, so all being right with shipping and couriers, we will have more Ransom Notes and Kluster coming in from Big Potato Games. Kluster, absolutely crazy. That game has just shot off like nothing else. We're going to have a fair amount coming in, but that it will be everything that we'll be getting before Christmas, and even going a few months into the new year. So if you are after Kluster and you want it before Christmas, then come on down to the shop sometime this week. When we get it, we will put a video up as well, showcasing it, so do keep an eye out for that, but it should be here by the end of the week. We should also be getting our Lorcana restock. That includes first chapter as well, so they were able to bring that first chapter restock forward a little bit from Q1 2024 into pre-Christmas slot. So really thankful that we're able to get a small amount of that, which means that we will have a limited supply of that on sale. So do keep your eyes out on our display stands and at our events as well. Then we also have hopefully some games coming over from our friends at Cheapwell, so do keep an eye out for that. Some really nice classic board games, some really good family board games there from Cheapwell. So that is everything there. This week our schedule is uninterrupted. So tonight is the RPG Club, Wednesday is the Board Games Club. Again, it gets full very quickly, so if you are looking to join us, then please do book. We can make sure space is set aside for you. Thursday is our Thursday nights gaming. We have our D&D, we have our Pathfinder, and we have our weekly competitive Lorcana tournament. It's going really well. We've now got 12 spaces for that, so if you are looking to join in with that, playing some games, do let us know. We can make sure that we get you all set up properly to play Lorcana on Thursdays. Then we hit the weekend with our Saturday social, just a nice time for people to come together, relax, play a few board games, and we round it all off with the Lorcana Illumineers League. Now this week is a little bit special, as it is week 1 of round 2 on Sunday, which means that it is our Christmas special. This is something that this will be our first one of its kind here at the shop. Something that we put up quite a while ago, and it's just a little fun thing for everyone just ahead of Christmas. So it's £13 per person. Everyone is guaranteed to receive at least 2 booster packs worth of Lorcana, with the winner being able to take home their choice of a Disney 100 gift set or a treasure trove, and the second place, the runner-up, taking the other choice. Everyone else said will receive at least 2 booster packs for playing. Fantastic value for an afternoon. So if you're looking to play some Lorcana, maybe you haven't been able to get out already, this is a great place to start. You get a couple of boosters for your trouble as well. You get to play a load of games, meet people, have a good time, and yeah, really help kick off round 2 in a spectacular festive fashion. So that is everything for this week, guys. Thank you for watching. If you do have any questions at all about anything that we've discussed in the video today, anything that we run in the shop, or anything that we stock in the shop, just drop it in the comments below. Drop us an email, give us a call, come by the shop. Always happy to help. And all that's left to say really is Merry Christmas to everyone. If we don't see you before Christmas itself, hope you have a wonderful time. If we do see you before Christmas, then we look forward to playing some games with you. So that is this week's video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the boardroom.